I got nothing for you. No
Well,
mercy. They should be hiring how many? They should just start with 100 engineers.
they should, but they wouldn't even hire one.
Look, Elon Musk is doing his right now with 50 engineers. He cut thousands of people, and he's in there with just 50 of the best grinders, man, and they're killing it.
Yeah. Do you know though the thing with Elon Musk? And I actually, my greater hope for somebody to actually take on YouTube is not Rumble, it's Twitter.
Yeah, I
Twitter's
agree.
allowing
I
longer
agree.
form videos, and they actually have some horsepower behind them. I guess from what I was reading, something Elon Musk was talking about. He had put so much time in initially into Twitter. 7 days a week, he was working 120, 140 hours a week.
Hmm.
Okay, I mean, I think he's got just a completely different.
Yeah,
Well, obviously he's a different duck. I mean, nobody becomes that big of an entrepreneur that's successful. I'm trying to say, without being
yeah.
different.
He
That's like,
perfectly autistically goes in and fixes problems. Is his thing.
yes,
And he even talked about scrapping all of the code and starting over. Listen to that,
yes,
Rumble. He's looking at it going, look, this is kludge all the way down. And if it's kludge all the way down, then what he could do is you could start a second platform and just build it all the way up and then throw everyone over. So you can simultaneously start a fresh platform because sometimes the kludge is so bad that you'll never fix it. You can't undermine it and get under it to a point of fixing it. At some point, you're going to break the whole device. So that could be happening over at Twitter also. It wouldn't surprise me. But when he does get video working and he monetizes them, he could put YouTube out of business. He could be the
good.
new
It's
TikTok.
like the only. I mean, Rumble is not an option. I mean, I wonder how many users. Do you know the numbers on that? How many users Rumble has?
It's in the millions. I mean, it's in the,
Well, obviously, but
I mean, if I had to get, I can't even guess, but it's enough of a threshold to where they could be a viable product. They
they
could
won't
be.
because of their management. So I'm just I
They
don't
don't have
have any.
vision.
I
They're
don't have any.
playing catch up. I'm only saying there's something very broken over there where they know it's not working and it's not going to work, so they're playing catch up. Anytime someone, including Daily Wire, if someone comes out and goes, liberal tears are what fund us, outrage and victimhood is what fund us. That is not a business model. That means your platform is broken. When you have to go to ideology and say, watch us out of loyalty and because you're conservative, not because we're good, and the platform is intuitive, because it is not, that's a problem. You need to build a platform that people who don't believe like you would use because it's elegant and useful
Yes.
and
Well,
effective.
which is hence, I don't buy anything from Amazon, but nonetheless, I mean, I don't even find it that hard not to buy, but I understand why people like it
Yeah, if
from
you need a
having bought
fishing
off it.
pole, if you need a fishing pole tomorrow that's a weird odd make, you buy it from Amazon. If you
Well, not
need,
only that, I mean, just the whole thing. I remember one time, yeah, some years ago, I was trying to get an auto part. And so I was like, oh man, I'm just going to go to some of these other websites, O'Reilly or
yeah,
whatever. They all wanted me to enter my vehicle and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I just want a stupid alternator. And so then I was getting frustrated with all of them because they want me to register and all this. And I'm like, this a couple of years ago. And I just like, okay, I just went to Amazon and I hit this 3 buttons. My alternator popped up and I clicked buy and it arrived at my house.
yeah.
Now, again,
That's
I don't currently buy anything off of Amazon. I
yeah,
figured that was one of the easier ones to dump. But the fact that, I have to go buy from places that can't get their poop together, and just because, I mean, get your poop together.
yeah. And Amazon and all these legacy media companies have like a 20-year advantage on all these other. This is where I'll give Rumble a huge out and a huge, you get a pass because you're 15 years behind.
Yeah, but they're not even interested in catching up.
They're
That's
not
the
gonna.
problem. If they were, I,
They're
I
not
would,
gonna at this rate. It's not
and I
ever
would
going
be,
to be viable.
if they were pushing for the viability, I would be so behind them. But they're not pushing for
Yeah,
it.
yeah. We know people over there, and they're not working on it.
Frustrating.
Without vision, the people will perish. How's that?
Thanks for watching this clip of Doug Q. Michael. To watch this entire episode, follow the link in the description below. Click the link to go to Rumble now.